Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the high note, you nuggers. So now, ice trade game. Ice trade game. Dog. This is a game that the New York Knicks had no business losing. Julius Randle was too busy trying to shoot all these jumpers. All you had to do was go to the hole. See, this is the misconception everybody has about Kobe. When Kobe's shot was off, Kobe would get to the free throw line and he would get to the basket. He would. The thing about Julius Randle is they keep on making this narrative. Oh, he was with Kobe. He was with Kobe. He did. He's not Kobe. Okay? Espen, stop trying to promote Kobe when you guys didn't give a crap about Kobe. Y'all never gave a crap about Kobe. Now all of a sudden, you guys are trying to say something in good light about him. Look, what y'all need to do is shut the hell up. You guys need to stop promoting Kobe during your whackness. Just because he was around Kobe, he took the work ethic, doesn't mean he's Kobe. You guys have elevated Jason Tatum as the next Kobe, and he ain't even nowhere near that. And then I'm going to get to that game because that was a big-ass screw job. But this game here came down to Julius Randle. This is what you need to do, Julius. You need to get back to the hole. You are a big man. You are about 6'10". You're about 6'9", 6'10". About, what, 260, 270? Might be a little small, about 250. Dog, take them to the post. Take John Collins' light ass to the post. Stop shooting these damn jumpers. You and RJ Barrett keep shooting these dumbass jumpers. Go to the hole. Go to the mid-range. The mid-range and to the basket is all you need to do. You trying to have a shootout with the Atlanta Hawks. You gonna lose that, sir. You cannot outshoot Bogdanovich, Trae Young, Herter, Collins. You can't outshoot them guys. Or Lou Williams off the bench. Because that's what really killed them. Lou Williams came off the bench and was just destroying them. They had nobody to answer him. Bullock was off, which is a travesty. He was off. Who else? Quickly and Burks came in, got some buckets in there. Nerlens Noel playing on a messed up ankle. He has been doing a great job. But I keep telling you, the Knicks have got to keep Trae Young out of the hole. If you keep Trae Young from penetrating and playmaking like that when he gets to the hole, you can beat them. You can beat them. You can beat that team. But what I liked was Nate McMillan started full court pressing Derrick Rose every time he got the ball, which was smart. He moved the pressure up. The Knicks, when they put Reggie Bullock on Trae Young, Reggie Bullock gives Trae Young problems. And that's a good matchup. I would go back to that again. Now, you have got to keep Trae Young out of the hole. If you keep Trae Young out of the hole, you'll win. Because John Collins, he's not a real strong post player. So you could just push him outwards. Keep him from the hole. Now, Clint Capella getting those rebounds and rim protecting really hurt the Knicks. What also hurt the Knicks is, your stars have got to step up. Derrick Rose cannot carry this team. He's not the old Derrick Rose. He's not the Derrick Rose from Chicago. He can only do so much. You're going to mess around and wear him out. Guys have got to step up. Julius Randle, you've got to start going back to the hole. If Julius Randle go to the hole and post up, do his thing, and get to the basket, Atlanta's done. They have nobody who can stop him from getting in the hole. So, that's the one thing that I feel that they have to work on. The Knicks have got to find some more offense. But those two guys cannot afford to go cold. It's the playoffs. Now, I think the next game, Julius Randle's going to have a good game. He's going to have a good game. I just think he needs to settle down. I think he's settling too much for that shot. If he goes to the hole, he's straight. Late in the game, Bogdanovich hit some clutch shots. Trae hit some shots. Trae Young just destroyed them. You have got to stop Trae Young. If you stop Trae Young, you will win the game. That's all you got to do, because those other guys aren't that good without off the ball or with the ball in their hands. They're mainly guys who can play off the ball, move around. So the Hawks defense, it was okay. It's just that I just feel like the Hawks defense, they did good. It's just that the Knicks just took a lot of dumb shots. So that game, I give it a C+. It was a letdown for me. The first two games were so great. This game here was just, it was lethargic. The Knicks just looked like they didn't have it. So I gave this game a C. Now the next game, the Brooklyn Nets at Boston. You knew Boston was going to boo Kyrie after he made the comments about just keep it basketball because there have been some racial slurs said. I don't know why Boston and Danny Ainge trying to come out with that weak statement. I've never heard of any. Of course you didn't hear. You're white. And what are you going to say? You're going to always defend your fans. Listen, Kyrie don't like Boston. Boston don't like Kyrie. It's just plain and simple. Like, Boston, early on, the Nets just put their foot in their ass. The Nets was blowing these guys out like 19-5 or something. They were whooping the Celtics' ass. And then that's when the zebras start coming in, calling these ridiculous fouls. And then Kevin Durant getting to the basket, they're not calling any fouls. They're barely blowing their whistle, so we already know what it is. Adam Silver wants to beat them up, so when they get to the next round to play the Milwaukee Bucks, the Bucks could win that easily. They're trying their best to make it tough for Brooklyn. Excuse me. So Brooklyn doesn't get there. They don't want Brooklyn to get there healthy and everything. They're going to make Giannis the good guy, KD, Kyrie, and Harden the bad guys, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. They're basketball players. They're not no villains. Like, this ain't a comic book or a story. But Boston fought back hard. Tristan, aka the worst player I've ever seen in history, came up and grew some nuts for once. He actually played a tough game. He was getting rebounds, he was being physical, he was getting putbacks, and that's what they need from Tristan Thompson. It took your ass long enough. Damn, they only spent so much money on your sorry ass. It's like, dog, this dude here, man, I'm serious. He's terrible. He's terrible. So, like I said, his sorry ass, aka Tristan Garbaggi, finally showed up. Marcus Smart hit some shots. Kemba was straight. But this game came down to the lack of defense for the Nets. Kevin Durant was guarding Jason Tatum well. They kept switching him off of Tatum like they do that. I do not like that switch crap. To me, Kevin Durant should have stuck Jason Tatum the whole time. Even if it was a pick, he should have went over top and he should have guarded Tatum. He should have put that pressure on Tatum. He should have roughed Tatum up some. If you get Tatum frustrated, you'll start making him shoot these dumb shots. You know, if you make it a one-on-one with Tatum, Tatum will go one-on-one with you. You could win. Kyrie was playing like hot garbage. He played like trash today. Last night. It was terrible. He played like trash. James Harden was saving him. So was KD. KD and James Harden kept him in the game. Jeff Green being hurt, that's really going to hurt the Nets because Jeff Green knows how. He's their defensive anchor. Jeff Green does all the dirty work. But this is Jeff Green. This is why he doesn't last long places. He's injury prone. He's been injury prone since Georgetown. The guy just has bad luck. He's, you know, He had bad luck. But he's missed. Claxton, I like him with the blonde dreads, the blonde dreads. He gonna be fine. He just has to continue to get better. Him and Bruce Brown are your guys on defense that are good for switching. Joe Harris was off. I keep telling y'all, Joe Harris is the X factor. If Joe Harris is off, like really off, they're in trouble. The Nets cannot win. They can't win. It's because KD is one of the big three on the night may not be rolling. But if all three of them aren't rolling, let's say all three of them have a bad shooting performance, the supporting cast has to be there. If Joe Harris is getting off, they're still in good position to win. But if all of them are off, the Nets will lose. Because defensively, their interior defense is very weak. Jason Tatum and them finally said, you know what? We're finna go to the hole. There's nobody down there. No shit, Tatum. After you done jacked your 15-3 up, motherfucker, go to the hole. Here, no, I swear, basketball, they don't know the basics. The basics are dead. That is what's wrong with the league. They do not know the basics. They play outside in when you should be playing inside out. If you play inside out, that opens the three ball, that opens the mid-range, that opens so much things to your game. And then the Celtics were moving the ball, but they weren't just settling for dumbass threes. Now, later on in the game, they went back to the old Celtics, about to choke. Marcus Smart doing a DAP. You know that infamous DAP, dumbass play Marcus. It's just, look, man, it's like this. The Boston Celtics got their win. That's cool. You know, they got their win. They got their win for the fans. This Sunday is going to be even more fans. It's going to be louder. It's going to be boos to Kyrie. Kyrie suck chance. Kyrie not going to have another bad game. Kyrie thing is, he was missing the inside shots too. Usually when Kyrie's off from shooting, he can go inside and finish. And that's when he's crucial. But he was missing everything. But in the fourth quarter, he woke up. KD was balling throughout the whole game. James Harden did the best he could. The supporting cast was cold. Shamet couldn't hit nothing. Blake was off, and he was just out there fouling people. The Celtics, Fournier, a.k.a. the guy, a.k.a. I do not like, a.k.a. fake-ass Ginobili. He basically went out there and hit some threes. Kemba Walker hit some big shots. The guy, though, the light-skinned Williams, because it's two of them. It's the dark-skinned Williams and the light-skinned Williams. Light-skinned Williams stepped up. Defensively did good. Their switches were great. They had another guy in there. I can't think of his name. He did good on defense. Jason Tatum dropping 50 really helped them because Tatum has to step up. If you're going to win this series, Tatum's got to do that every night, and I just don't see Tatum dropping 50 every night. I just don't see it. So, like I said, I say this series goes to 6. At worst, but I believe the Nets will win in 5. And I gave this game a C-. It was terrible. The referees were terrible in this game. They don't know how to control the game, and the Nets to me just had a bad shooting night. If the Nets were making those shots they were shooting, it would have been a blowout like game 2. So I wouldn't be worried. Now the Clippers and Dallas. Luka. Man, Luka Doncic out there put it I got a fadeaway. I got a fadeaway. I'm like, look at this white boy out here playing like he black. Like Larry Bird, like, dog, you ain't supposed to be doing that. You white. I don't care. Fadeaway. Now, I told you guys yesterday that the Clippers were finna win. I believe the Clippers will come back and win 4 straight. I really think they would. I think they could. Because this Mavericks team, they're a schizophrenic team. I kept telling you all year, Dallas, as good as they looked in game 1 and 2, they are just as bad in game 3. The supporting cast came back to earth. They was like, hey, Deezy. I'm like, what, nigga? Hey, we back to earth. I already know. I already know you back to earth. You back to earth. I told you they're not going to sustain that. Luka's going to get his points, but as long as if you put Luka on the free throw line and you shut everybody else down, you will beat the Mavericks. The Mavericks are very up and down. If you lock down the supporting cast, Luka can't do nothing. Because all he's going to do is try to score, and he's going to get his points. He's Luka. The guy's great, man. I'm sorry. The guy's a monster. We got to stop. This guy's amazing. But what also helped was Reggie Jackson played within himself. Marcus Morris came alive at the end, and he wasn't shooting all these dumbass threes. And no planners Paul stepped up. He wasn't shooting these dumb threes. He actually was going to the mid-range into the hole, and he was dominating. At first, they was getting their ass whooped by a lot, almost 20. But you know what happened? They start going to the hole. They stopped selling for those threes. Defensively, they kept getting up into Luka. They frustrated Luka. And that's all you gotta do. Luka's going to score damn near 30-some, 40-some a night. You guys don't have an answer for him. So what you do is you shut down the supporting cast and you make it difficult for Luka and put him on the free throw line. That's the same thing you would have done with that's the same thing back in the day what they did to Michael Jordan. They locked down all the supporting cast and they forced him to beat them. They roughed him up. They pushed him around. Yeah, but the difference between Mike and Luka, Mike was scarier because he could hit free throws. Luka can't hit a damn free throw to save his life. He could do all these difficult shots, crazy turnarounds. But when it comes to shooting a measly free throw, that needs to be put in players' contract. You have got to shoot above a certain percentage to get an incentive or to get a big-time contract. This is terrible. I'm tired of this. All this babying and shit because you can't make a free throw. People talking about take away this Hackett. No. You got to be able to make your free throws. If you can't make your free throws, then I'm sorry. You're not an elite player to me. You gotta make your free throws because you're gonna end up being like LeBron. Getting all these damn stats but can't make a damn free throw. You're gonna be like Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron. He is. He gonna be just like them. He gonna be just like them. You gotta work on your free throws, Luka. I didn't know it was that bad when it came to your free throws. He cost him the game late because he was missing all these damn free throws. And then him and Porzingis just was off, and then that body language came back. I told y'all, when things aren't going good for Luka, that weak-ass body language comes back. And I told you guys this. That's the only problem I have with Luka. When he is down, him and LeBron are the same. When they are losing, they just got the worst body language, like they about to cry in the car. They about to go sit down and cry in the car like, why are we losing? Why? You guys gotta step up. Y'all gotta save me. Bitch, you the superstar. You supposed to do this. As much as you get the glory, you get the blame too. That's the way it works. You have to lift your team. Do Michael Jordan, Kobe, and them play with guys who barely hit 20? They didn't even hit 20 a game. They had to carry the load. That's what it is to be a superstar. That's what it is to be the alpha dog. Now, does his team down the stretch, they got to stop shooting these threes and go to the hole. That's what I kept telling y'all about the Mavericks all year. They are a team that is streaky. They do not play well at home. They're a better road team. They're up and down. Like, if they're going good, like they're shooting you out the gym, they hit all these lucky shots, that will be a problem for you. But then when you shut them down and they're making bad decisions, they're losing the ball, they're shooting some bad shots. Jalen Brunson for the Mavericks, y'all should have gave him the ball more down the stretch because he was killing the Clippers. But you guys stopped going to him, and it's like, why? He's doing his job. You guys are too Luka dependent. You guys are too Luka dependent. You have got to stop just saying, yo, it's Luka or bust. Now the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard played great. Like he always does. No planners Paul stopped shooting them dumbass threes, and he actually went to the hole. And he was making the mid-range. He was posting up. That was a good game by the Clippers. Reggie Jackson facilitated. His facilitation was good. Rondo playing at the end of the game was great. And Marcus Morris, stop doing a gunshot to the sideline. Finney Smith was about to check your ass because Finney Smith from them parts you from too. And Dorian Finney-Smith got all dog in him. I believe he would throw them things with you and he'll get down. You can't do that. You guys are in a situation where y'all could go down 0-3, and your bum ass doing a shot, like a fake shot at somebody. Man, get your fake ass super thug out of here. Goddamn super thug. You a ball player, nigga. You not a thug. You not a gangster. You're a ball player. When will you guys learn? You're not a gang member. You are a ball player. God, dogs. Terrence Mann's defense and his ability to score was great. It was a good move to bring him back in. His toughness, his defense, his length, his slashing to the hole, it causes matchup problems, and that's why we said you should have been playing Terrence Mann. You should have been playing him. Now, I'm trying to figure out why they don't have Boogie or Luke Kennard out there, which is pissing me off, or Patrick Patterson, because those three guys would be very intricate in this series. Luke Kennard could shoot, and he could slash, and he could pass. So this game I gave a B- to because it was pretty good watching Luka go off. Luka was killing them. Luka and Kawhi going back and forth was beautiful basketball. And see, we don't need LeBrownies. These 3 games and the games yesterday showed you we don't need them. So that's all I got for the recap. Let me know in the comment section if you disagree or agree. What do you feel the team should do to win, and what do you believe was the reason they lost? Dallas lost because Luka couldn't hit free throws and the supporting cast got cold. And the Clippers turned their defense up late, and Kawhi made some clutch shots as well as hit the free throw. Marcus Morris hit some clutch shots, and Reggie Jackson hit a clutch shot. So Reggie Jackson came through. So that's crazy. So that game I gave a B- to. The first one I gave a C to. The second one I gave a C- to. No, my bad. The first one I gave a C- to. The second one I gave a C to. And this one I gave a B-. So thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and an HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we're out. Daisy!